Hey everyone, welcome to another Tuesday night watch talk. I am your host, Bobby Legs. Hope you guys are having a great start of the week. Almost halfway there. Tomorrow, Wednesday, almost halfway through. I'm sure already looking forward to the weekend. Hey Colin, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. How about
Yeah,
you? You're good?
good, man. We were
Yeah.
just talking right before the show started. How the Super Bowl is this weekend. And Colin, a Lions fan, is rooting for the Rams because of Stafford, and I think I kind of am too. I was leaning towards Cincinnati at first, but I think I'm going towards the Rams now. I think I want to see them win.
Yeah, I mean, Stafford is a battle tested,
Mm,
not really tested, but a
yeah,
battle hardened veteran,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And he gives it his all, and it, like I said to you, it's the most Lion things that could ever
Mm,
happen to the Lions, where their franchise QB leaves and wins the Super Bowl the
yeah,
first year. So
yeah.
it's
It,
exactly what happens to us.
it's amazing that for a good like 5, 6, 7 years or however long Calvin Johnson played in the NFL. Like him and Stafford were a combo. Like Calvin
Yeah,
Johnson was like one of the most dominant
yeah,
receivers I've ever seen.
yeah.
And it's amazing that they just couldn't even like put it together defensively even to help. You didn't have to be a good defense with that tandem, right? I
They
mean,
had
like,
a really good defense the one year. I think it was
mm,
true 2014, maybe. I can't remember the year.
okay,
They had a really good defense, and they actually went to the playoffs and probably should have won.
yeah,
Probably should have beat the Cowboys, but the refs screwed us. But
yeah,
um, and yeah, they also had Barry and wasted Barry too. So yeah,
yeah. But Barry had no help, right? I mean, Barry
exactly.
made runs, right, with or without a deep. I mean, he didn't have to have an offensive line, and he still was going to rush for like 1,800 yards a year, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like it's just a shame they couldn't put it together. And also, I guess the misfortune of playing in the same division with Favre and
Favre and
Rodgers,
Rodgers. Yeah.
for like the last like 20 years, and the Vikings every once in a while, and the Bears every once in a while. You know what I mean?
Uh,
So yeah, I feel for the Lions. Anyway, what you got on there tonight, Colin?
I'm wearing my IWC
Oh,
Pilots
very
Corona.
nice. Yeah,
Very nice.
very nice. Very nice. Amin, what's going on? You've experienced a lot of Super Bowls and World Series in the last like 15 years over up in your neck of the woods.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm a Giants
but
fan,
you're a
as you
Giants.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah. But the Giants have had their share of winning. I was
yeah,
just thinking about it. They've won
yeah.
a Super Bowl every decade for the last 4 decades, right? I mean,
Mm,
um
80s, 90s. Yeah.
90s,
Hmm.
2000s,
Hmm.
2010s. I
Yeah.
mean, can't really cry over that. I mean, it's
Mm,
been a while, but that's pretty
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Um and yeah, I don't care who wins this weekend. I'll be happy for
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
I'll be happy for them,
Yeah,
wherever they,
whoever it
wherever
is.
them, wherever
The
them
the
are.
the teams I hate are out.
Yeah.
Teams I love are out.
Yeah.
The
It's
team I
always good
love is
when the
out.
teams you hate are out. That's
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 yeah. If the team you love can't win, the next best thing is the teams
Right.
you hate are out.
Right. It's not the teams that you sort of like. It's the teams that you hate. Yeah. No. No.
Yeah.
I get that. Um, what do you got on wrist tonight?
Been wearing Docs all day today.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We're all showing up, not with our typical wears, right? I mean, I got
Mm,
my,
mm, mm.
just in the spirit of us getting
Nice.
together. I mean, I guess
Ooh.
we needed Marcus and Joe as well
Yep, yep.
to become Voltron, but I got my John Mayer on. I decided to put that on tonight. Fun watch. The kids love playing with
Cool.
that watch. They love hitting that big button to get the light to come on, the backlight. So that's always fun. What do you say we say hello to some of the folks on the chat first before we get going tonight? Neff is here. How you doing, Neff? Dan, Calico Basin. Calico has a channel, Wet Watches, and he's shot up to 1,000 subs really, really quickly, and he's doing it via shorts. Good stuff, man.
Huh.
Good stuff.
Cool.
Bill K's here. Hey, Sanjay's here. Kevin is here. What's up, Kevin? Chaz from the Berg. There he is. Brownie, what is up, guys? Let us know what you're wearing on wrist as well. Hey, Rob from MST is here. What's going on? James, what is up from the West Coast? And there is Chris. Hey, guys, sold a Vacheron today. Big sale. Congratulations.
Nice. Congrats, Chris.
Chris, that's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, AZ Clayton is here. Mike, how you doing, Mike? Deech is here. Hey, Rick is here. How you doing, Rick? Paul, what is going on? How you doing? Paul cracks me up every time I I, uh, I talk to Paul. He always puts a smile on my face. Joey B, what is going on? How you doing, sir? Hobby Bobby is here. I just love that. I just love that name. I don't know why. I just love that name. Time Hill is here, the big Cincinnati Bengal fan of the stream.
Mm.
Sorry, Steve. I'm kind of switching sides here, but I'll probably go back and forth a couple times on who I'm rooting for. Wilson is here, another Stafford fan, I presume.
Mhm.
Hey, Steve is here. How you doing, Steve? Another Steve. B Dev. MJ. Anyone else own a ball? Amin, you had a ball watch, right?
Never. Nope.
Oh, okay. I wonder why I thought that. Okay. Why do I love my ball 100 times more on straps? I don't know if I can get through the sentence without cracking up. The bracelet is great, but I think it's so nice that it takes some attention from the watch. The watch should be the star. Yeah, I mean, look, I've always, I don't know, there's something about ball watches that have intrigued me, and I think it's because my my son loves trains, right? And then when I think about ball,
Mhm.
I associate it with trains because of its history, right? And the founder or the guy Ball, who was a conductor and time or had to come up with the timing mechanisms for conductors. Um, so I think about that, and I always think about, well, maybe I should just get one. Get something pre-owned and just have it in a collection, and it's got the cool tritium gas tubes or whatever that is. Um, yeah, yeah. So enjoy, MJ. I'm sure it's a great watch. Um, Rick is watching the Olympic half pipe while listening in. Okay, thanks, Rick. That's awesome. Um, Colin, are you being from Canada? Are you a huge Winter Olympics fan?
Uh, I wouldn't say huge. I used to be when I was younger, I'd say.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
I'm a little too busy to pay much attention. Plus,
right.
the main attraction for me is the
Hockey.
hockey,
Yeah.
and the best players aren't there this year. So
Oh, why is that? Is that
the
a COVID thing?
NHL didn't agree to send their
Oh,
players, so it's a lot of kind of lower tier guys. Like,
so but is that for all the countries that the NHL who they can't, like the Americans? Their American
yep,
players can't. Okay,
the best
okay,
Americans aren't there. The best, I
okay.
think, possibly the best Russians,
Yeah, they always cheat.
minus the NHL superstars,
Yeah,
are there. So Russia's probably going to win, I would think.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. All right. Hey, Justin's here. How you doing, Justin? Caliber was also here as well. Um, yeah, Wilson, there's Stafford. Sure, absolutely. Um, Jeffrey O'Neill, hello from Perth. I'm rocking a blue Casio Marlin this morning. Nice. Go Stafford, Detroit from birth, and he did great things. Um, more Stafford fans. Watch Medicine. Eminem and Stafford will try to make Detroit proud, but Joe Swaggy B is in the way.
yeah,
That is some Super Bowl entertainment lineup, halftime lineup, right? They got
yeah,
Dre, Snoop,
it's
Mary
going
J.
to be good.
Blige, I think, and Eminem. Like, that's going to be crazy. How are they not going to stop them from cursing? I wonder. Right? Ken Spear is here. Kevin S is here. Barry was his own team, absolutely, for
Mhm.
sure. Even Kitna light up on that 1 year for the
He
Lions,
did. He
right?
did. Yeah.
Kitna, holy cow! I haven't thought about Kitten in a long time. This is a watch show, right? Yes. Okay, man. We can have a
Oh,
little.
boo-hoo.
Come on,
Mhm,
man.
mhm.
You know, such a downer, Debbie Downer, Dan. No, he's not. He's right. It is a watch show. We'll start talking about watches soon. Mike
Yeah.
says, "Hear those Bengals growling, mean and angry." Bengals will probably.
I never heard of Bengals fans until they got good. Like
Bear
I never heard of him. Bear,
is
YouTube
here.
royalty. How
Bear
about that?
Clooney. Oh
Actually,
man, you gotta
before
stop talking crap about Russians cheating. I know Bear's not from Russia, but
yeah, no, but he knows. He
but he
knows. He knows that the hockey team cheats a little bit.
but
That's
he
okay.
he's got some.
Bear. So before this stream started, Bear is on goes on Archie's stream, and he manages that stream very, very well. He does such a great job. And Archie wasn't on the stream today, or at least for the part of the stream that I was in. And so he was there with a few other fellows, and I stopped in and said hello. And he's like, come on in, Bobby Legs, and jump on the stream. So I was on the stream, there with Bear and a couple other guys for about a few minutes, and it was awesome. It was awesome. I
Mm,
feel very honored to be on Archie's stream. It was very, very cool.
Nice.
Um,
Bear has made the live streams much more watchable.
Absolutely. It's coincident. It's not coincidental that
Mm,
when I started getting back into Archie, because it was mainly because Bear happened to be on the streams too. So he goes on the streams. I start watching more streams with Archie and Bear in it, and then get back into Archie's reviews again, which have been like freaking awesome. And we're gonna talk about that very, very soon, as soon as I get through
mm.
the greetings here. Uh, Chaz is wearing the Zin 105 UTC. Very, very awesome. Monte Chris is here. Hey, Anish is here. How you doing, Anish? Um, Jim is here wearing the Rolex Yachtmaster. Very, very nice. I love that watch. Joe's wearing the Moser tonight. Um, James is wearing his rare Orient Star GMT tonight.
Cool.
Uh, Rob is saying I have a coworker who just asked me to sell his ball. Like, I still can't keep a straight face. I don't know how I would be able to do that. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I would just. I mean, Rob, I'm sure you cracked up when you saw that. Rick has a ball, Vanderbilt Chrono. Very beautiful watch, by the way. Let's
They make
see
some
here.
cool watches. I feel like one day
They
I'll get
do.
one.
Yeah.
It's gonna have tritium tubes for sure.
I think, don't they pretty much all have trainer shoes except for the ones that don't have
Not
bloom?
all. Not all.
Um, if Joe doesn't show up, this stream officially sucks.
Mm, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, Bear. You're right. I mean, we're gonna totally blow it tonight. But if you stop in once in a while, Bear, you might catch Joe.
You might catch Joe. Joe's
Yeah,
been a little harder to come by
yeah.
in recent months. He's
Pretty
been
busy.
busy
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Um, hey, Random Rob is here. How you doing? Wow, we got a whole lot of people on the chat tonight. Let me just catch up real quick, and then we'll get going. Must have tritium for sure. And the crowd is shouting "Cho, Cho, Cho." Um,
Jeez.
that's okay. That's okay, guys. I mean, we know we're
Yeah.
his support. We're his support system, and he can
Yeah.
come on whenever he wants. And that's all good. So look, all right. So I mentioned that I was on Archie's stream for, albeit for a few minutes and whatnot. Um, so I've been fascinated by Archie now for a long time, but lately it's just like he's been great. And I know it's a very divisive topic in the watch community, very divisive topic in the community that comes on this stream. Some people just don't can't take deal with Archie. Some people just find him, funny and fascinating as a character. Anyway, what got me was last week he did a review on Cars of Chrono, a guy who I think, if I get the story straight, um, was interested, or Archie was actually trying to get him to invest in his channel. I think Archie's trying to find partners for his channel, and so it seemed like it didn't go so well, right? And so Cars of Chrono, who has like a really very impressive collection, Archie just totally ripped into him, right? And it was gold. It was so hilarious. And I know it's kind of, for some, it might be kind of hard to stomach the rant. I'll say politely that Archie went through, but it was just pure hilarity on my. I mean, I just found it extremely funny. Then a few days later, something must have changed. He He does the same review of the same watches. I don't think he took. Did he even take down the old review? I don't know if he took down the other
And he didn't even acknowledge really the other review.
and he didn't really acknowledge the review, and then just like fawned over the the collection, and and I think what did he say? Like the one line was like, "Does he know Jesus? Like he got this one watch? Is he like
It's like,
this?"
how do you even get this watch? I mean, does he know God or does he know
Yeah, yeah,
Jesus?
Jesus, yeah, yeah, and so the character Archie, I
Uh,
mean, like, is so manic, right? And these, I felt like these two reviews just bookend everything that Archie is. You know what I mean? Like,
mhm,
he is these extremes and everything in between emotionally.
yeah,
Um, and um, and it's sometimes it's like watching a car crash, right? But sometimes, and most times for me, it's pure hilarity. It's hilarious, and it just makes me sometimes think about like what kind of person am I? That I kind of like, I'm drawn to this. Like, who am I? Is this healthy? Is
no.
this just entertainment at face value? Amin, you're no
I, I
psychiatrist, but you know some. Uh, what do
so
you think?
I what I didn't watch. I watched a little bit of his Cars and Chrono, the first review. I didn't watch the second one. But what you described, it reminds me of one time when he was doing an apology show, and you could pay him. Anyone who paid him, he'd apologize to whoever you told him to apologize to. So somebody super chatted him $50 to apologize to this guy Marco, and he had had a lot of drama with, and he started this long apology of taking it from Marco's side about how he really meant well and all this, whatever it was, I can't remember, but he apologized for minutes to Marco, and then the guy who super chatted him put up another super chat and said, "No, no, I didn't mean Marco. I meant this other guy." And Archie just completely turned at that moment, and then ripped Marco, like completely the opposite of everything he was just saying. So I don't think he's that it's mental illness so much as just um, you know planned, like it's for effect. It's
Yeah,
it's it's his gag. So he knows that it's entertaining to
yeah,
like to
yeah,
to do that. Um, Archie, like, there's times when I watch that I think he's funny. There's a lot of times when the content feels thin, you know what I mean? So it's
yeah,
like I'll check in every once in a while. If it's entertaining, I'll stick with it for a while, and if it's a slow day, then I'll change the channel. That's
yeah,
that's kind of how I feel about it.
yeah. And I think I'm closer. Well, I'm maybe far more interested or far more involved than what you are. You're taking it as through a healthy through a healthy perspective, right? I think you're
Bear
far
just said
more.
method acting. I think it's
Yeah,
he's
Yeah,
yeah,
acting, and
he
yeah,
it's
is.
and it's and he's clever. I think the people who think that he's just dumb or terrible, um,
Mhm,
probably, maybe they appreciate things differently, or
yeah,
maybe they haven't seen the times when his cleverness comes through, because he
yeah,
can he
yeah.
can be clever, he can be
yeah,
funny. I think it's hit or miss.
I
yeah,
mean, both videos. I don't watch Archie all that often. I watch him hit or miss,
Yeah.
but both videos as one theatrical piece together, um, it was perfect. Like, because I mean, a lot of us actually kind of know Real Cars and Chrono, and we know what he's
yeah,
like.
yeah,
And his first video was actually bang on. Like, it was like that's everything I've ever thought of what that guy is, right? Not that I
yeah,
really know him, but just from
yeah,
a distance,
yeah.
like that's what I thought. But then to see him just turn it around
Oh
and
man.
just grovel at the feet when once money's in the picture, it was hilarious to me.
And
And
this is
and
oh
take
sorry.
it at face value. Take it
Yeah,
as
yeah,
it's comedy. It is.
yeah. And this is at the heels of that review with the guy who owned like 18 Bremonts, which was
Mm,
another classic review. other than these reviews where he just goes off or just like kisses ass, whatever, most of his reviews are very honest, right? I mean, he tells people the hard truth, and he's not and he's very very genuine, I think, and he's been giving some really good advice lately. And so, like, look, it's like the same thing when people say, "Oh, I hate Howard Stern." Well, when was the last time you listened to Howard Stern? Have you ever heard him interview someone? Because he's probably one of the best interviewers in your world and around, right? Archie, when was the last time you actually sat in and watched a review video and the advice that he gives people? Because lately he has been spot on, you know, other than the theatrics, but he's been spot on with the advice with people. And I think that's the genius of him. He can be the method actor, and then he could also come in here and spit out some truth to some people, whether they like it or not. Um, yeah, Bobby has jumped the shark for sure. Is he going to go to Wesley?
People
Yeah,
are hating this, by the way,
I
Bobby.
know,
Yeah.
I know. I mean, and Penny, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're just gonna talk, and we're gonna let it go. We're gonna move on to
People
new
take him too
releases.
seriously. I
Yeah,
think that's the biggest thing.
Archie equals obnoxious. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
he is.
he
Yeah,
is. Yeah, for sure.
absolutely.
Bengals have a cool helmet, but that's about it. Okay, yeah, I mean, kind of cool. The tiger stripes or Bengal stripes. Um,
I think that there's a weird conflict with the Archie advice where he, um, as far as YouTube goes, he was the first I ever heard talk about how you should buy the icons and that you should
Hmm.
buy um, things that don't depreciate, right? And a lot of what he's talking to is how to afford luxury when you don't have a lot of money. Um, and I think he realizes that the state of the watch, Kevin's getting upset.
He is.
That the fact that now a lot of his videos are about you can't get Rolex and it's terrible what the ads are doing,
Hmm.
and I feel like he kind of knows he had a role in creating this monster where everybody wants the same watches. And in fact, one of his recent videos where he's talking about how he you can't get these watches from ADs. He kept saying, I'm sorry." Like, and it sounded almost like he knew that he had a role in this.
I'm glad Bear Clooney's here.
Yeah.
People who are newer to the hobby, Bear Clooney has talked about this with me. There is an old Archie video where he goes over I think it's 20 or 30 best watches you can buy. And back in the day, back 10 years ago, whenever this was, that was the only information you could find online, honestly, on YouTube, where you could sit and watch a video. And it's one of his best videos ever, honestly. He goes into each watch, what it's about. He paved the way for so many YouTubers, and people forget that he started out just a watch enthusiast. And, it snowballed and he turned into this character and all that. But it's a great video. I encourage people to go back and look at it and see what he used to be like. And that part of him does come out at different times. You just have to wait for it.
I know exactly the video you're talking about, and Bears talk about humor, but I actually think that video was fundamentally harmful, like because it set
Yep.
up this idea that don't look at anything besides these 12 watches. It was only like 12, Colin. It was,
Was it 12? Okay.
in
Yeah.
fact, he forgot to mention the reverso in that, and
You're
then
right. And then he did
yeah,
another.
and
Yeah.
then he did another, yeah, and I think that was a big negative influence because there's this world of watches outside of those 12 icons that he's been hammering for
But
ever
at
since.
but at the time, there was very little information out there. And if you wanted to find out anything as a newbie, you couldn't. You had to dig through forums, and so you'd put out a message, and 3 weeks later, someone might answer you. And
You could read
it's,
magazines. I have a
I
subscription
guess.
to Europa Star Archives right now. It goes back decades and decades.
Mhm.
Lots of good articles.
yeah.
I know. That's my
Yeah, it's fine.
Look, the reality is, and we'll wrap it up because the chat wants us to move on. But look, like TGV, Archie is someone that when I first started watching watch reviews, he was one of the few guys or one of the main guys out there, right? And so, you know, I watch it, and it is what it is, right? I mean, like, you move on, your tastes evolve, and you move on to whatever things that you like. Now, sometimes I periodically go back to Archie because I do find it kind of entertaining, but I think his advice is solid most of the time.
You know,
And
can I interrupt
mhm,
1 second? I
yeah,
think Bear is a great influence on Archie because
hmm,
Yep.
when Bear's on Archie, Archie respects Bear, and when Bear says he's trying X watch that isn't one of the icons, or that Bear says he has this watch and he likes it, it could be way outside of Archie's sphere, but Archie respects Bear. So I think,
yeah.
um, anyway.
Kevin, as nobody could find out about watches before Archie. Give me a break.
Kevin's pissed.
Look, Kevin. I think you're getting a little, too worked up about it. But listen, that's not what we're saying. I'm just saying that when I first started watching YouTube content, he was one of the main people that I started watching because, well, there were more videos that he made. Right? It's a little bit different now, right? This is 4 or 5 years later. Okay. And so, yes, there was also magazines. There was also websites that you can go. I had personally had a couple of watchmaker friends who I could talk to about watches, but it was, it was part of he was part of the puzzle, So, like, look, it is what it is, man. I mean, like,
Hmm.
we're moving on. Okay.
At least
Hey,
you didn't
thank you, Bear.
encourage people to buy frickin' squales.
Right. Good
That's all
point.
I have to say.
Uh, what's a magazine? I don't know. I don't know. Anywho, guys, what's new? What have you been opining on lately? Has
Uh,
I mean, has there any been something, Colin, that you've been kind of like dancing around?
I
Anything
don't know.
watch related? No, no. I mean, no, no. I'm
I
I'm
feel
not
like you're
trying.
setting me up for
No, no, no.
something
I'm
here.
totally not. I'm just trying to like create a little discussion here before we jump into new releases.
No, not
No,
really. No.
Amin.
hmm.
I like to just check in with you guys every once in a while. Amin, anything new? Anything new that you're looking at?
I am would like to get a Sky Dweller. I told you guys this.
Me
Oh
too.
yeah. Oh
Me
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Me
Um,
three. Me three.
I uh trying to think what else. Um, that's my only really watch that I've asked for right now.
Yeah.
That I'm what else? I was thinking about trading my UN for a UN skeleton
Mm.
watch. So yeah, yeah.
And that's
I'm looking right
subsided.
now one of the least toxic and one of the most toxic watches simultaneously.
Oh, do you want to know what I'm looking at watch wise? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
What
Okay.
what did you think we were?
I don't know. You're like dancing around. I don't know what you were talking about. Yeah, I have my name down for a one of the Chapek Antarctiques,
Oh,
the
very
Glacier
nice.
Blue that came out today. I knew it was coming,
Yeah.
so I called the AD here and last week, and yeah, talked to him, and he's getting I think 6 of the Glacier Blues in this year, and
Hmm.
I said he said he could put me down for one of them, and I said sure. So yeah,
Very, very nice. And so, when
Let's
is
pull that
the
up since that's been
that's a new
absolutely?
release. Yeah.
announced.
Just give me a moment. While I pull that up, Dave's got a question for you, Amin.
Which
Where
one?
am
Tell
I
me.
on a world timer? World timer is one of my favorite. A couple of people in the chat are talking about how I look tonight. I'm a little sleep deprived and have some allergy medicine going on, so I'm looking to sleep. But I love the world timer complication. Someday I'll have one again. I used to have a GP world timer. I love the Paddock world timer. Um, I like the Chopard world timer. I like the Omega world timer. I haven't really. That'll be like a good watch in the next few years for me to do a search for.
Hmm. Hmm. Wilson saying the Sky Dweller is the best Rolex. He's definitely a fan for sure.
Mm,
So
Paul,
I
yeah,
I
yeah,
requested one on Saturday from my boutique. I asked for a white dial Sky Dweller. So
mm,
they said they'll do their best for me. It could be never, could be it could happen.
yeah.
So
yeah.
hope for the best.
Paul's saying it's one of his. Well, he didn't care too much about the Sky Dweller until recently. It is a badass watch. It's a very very cool watch for sure. Um,
I asked my
Wilson,
AD for one every Saturday for the past couple of years. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. It looks like maybe it was margarita time for Amin maybe before actually. Let's okay. GMT is the best Rolex Bear says.
I can't argue
Um,
with that, really.
so Colin,
Mm.
this is the watch you're looking at, right?
Yep.
That's a beauty, man.
Yeah.
That's a beauty. And when is delivery on this? They're
I don't
saying.
know. I don't know.
Okay,
He's
okay,
got 6 coming this year, not all at the same time. I don't know where I am on the list. I also may back out. I even told him up front. I was like, put me down. I'm still waiting to see for something else. And I might back out. And he was like, that's okay. If you back out, you back out. Don't worry.
yeah.
So it's not a sure thing that I'm going to get it. But as of now, yeah, I like it a lot.
MJ's asking honestly, is there a bad Rolex? What do you guys feel about that? I mean, I don't know if there's a bad Rolex, but there's some that are just ho hum, right? You know,
I mean,
Yep.
it's more just aesthetics, I guess.
yeah,
They're all built well.
right. Well, aesthetically speaking,
I mean,
I mean,
most people would say the Yachtmaster, right? Like the big Yachtmaster, which I actually don't mind it, to tell you the truth. I think it's
I don't think
pretty.
that watch is ho hum. It's just not my style. I think there's
Yeah.
a lot going on with that watch that could make it interesting for some people.
Mhm,
But something like the OP is, and I know that it's very popular, especially with
mhm,
the different color of dials. But for me, that just seems like it's ho hum, and I'm sure it's nice. I've tried them on. It's nice. It's just
mhm.
ho hum, you know. Um, Jeffrey O'Neill saying better chance for the Lions to win a Super Bowl next year than getting Sky Dweller from an AD.
Well,
Well,
it
Jeffrey is laying
happens.
it down.
I know people who have gotten them, so it does
Um,
happen.
Paul's loving the Explorer too. That's his favorite. Um,
Is it? Huh.
yeah. Neff is saying I am going to agree with Bear. Pepsi over Sky Dweller for me. Colin, did you get the 12 dial on the or the indices? How
Um,
about the second hand?
I actually don't know yet. I because he's ordering them directly. The AD and I haven't talked about the specifics yet of just the dial color. That's it. So actually configuring it and all that hasn't been done yet. I have a feeling that it'll have the 12 though.
Gotcha. It's a win no matter what in my opinion though. Whatever it is,
I
indices or
like
12.
I like this version better personally.
Gotcha. Neff wants to know, Amin, can you show him a Rolex from the case behind you? Um,
Sorry, nothing there.
Phillips on here at Jeffrey O'Neill. Eminem and Stafford in the Super Bowl this year is the closest Detroit is getting to a Super Bowl in the next 20 years.
Dude,
Why 20? Why 20, Philip?
that's like
Oh,
that's just mean.
Bears digging the chop pick for sure. The good thing about the Yachtmaster 2 is you always know what watch you're wearing. Hobby Bobby occasionally fantasized buying the Yachtmaster 2.
Yeah.
Um, you can take your time and decide, Colin. That's the
Well,
beauty of
I
it,
mean,
right?
so when I talked to the AD last week, like 5, 6 days ago, I think, the delivery times on these were early November,
Hmm.
like if you were to configure one online. And last I checked, you're into February of 2023 now. So within a week, they've added 3 months of production
Wow.
backlog. So it's definitely in demand.
MJ says it looks like an Equiterra.
Well, it's not that nice.
That's pretty good, Colin. That's pretty good. Bobby K's all about Joe Burrow here. Some kids pee their names in the snow. Joe Burrow pees his name on
All right,
concrete.
you know what? If Clayton keeps saying I'm copying, I'm canceling my freaking order. I'm not copying you, Clayton. Stop it. Give me a break.
I think this is a beauty, Colin. Congratulations again. I think well, obviously Chopic's been blowing up in the last couple months for sure. Last 6 months, definitely. Just a great looking watch, man. Awesome. Hope everything works out and you get exactly what you want, man. Very good, man. Very proud of you. No. What do you guys say?
I used to do that to myself all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yep, there I am.
Yep.
There he is.
Yeah. What do you guys say?
What do you guys say we talk about some new releases? We talked to Chopic.
Which there's also a salmon dial, which I
there
think
there
really
is.
nice too.
Let's get into that.
Yeah.
There was some confusion. Was this the watch that we were confused, or is some more confused whether it was yellow or salmon?
It's a yellowish salmon.
It's a yellowish salmon.
Like a peachy.
Peach. Yeah, peach is the
Peachy
best.
salmon.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin, Kevin is laying it on me. Kevin, you're lucky I like you so much, man. You can
Kevin's
get away. You can get
mad.
away with this. You can get away with it, man. You can bring it on. It's cool, man. Don't worry. Champagne. That's what Javi Bobby says. It looks like. Chris, if ever there was a dog in the lineup, the two-tone Explorer. LOL. Regular Explorer, gorgeous, but the two-tone. No thanks. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know. I kind of like the way it looks.
That's the least likely watch I think I'd buy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd buy it, but I don't hate it. I don't hate the two-tone Explorer. Yeah, I might be the only one who says that or has the guts to say that. But I do not hate it.
I don't really like either the regular one either. So I don't like either one.
Joe Burrow just kicked Bobby out. Is Joe Burrow like the new well, what's his name?
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Yeah,
Okay,
basically.
I guess so.
Everyone's recycling the Chuck Norris jokes.
Yeah. Hey, so the salmon apparently sold out prior to
Yeah.
public release. Wow.
It did. I asked the AD about this one. He's getting 3 of the salmons, and they were already spoken for. That was too late.
Oh wow. Okay.
But I actually think I like the blue better.
I think I like the blue better too. Yeah, I think for sure. Well, I mean, I predisposed to liking blue dial watches more than maybe others, but yeah. You know what? This doesn't seem salmony enough for me. If you know what I mean. Like the salmon color on my Kadoki, that was okay. Mrs. Like saying that was pink. It's salmon. It's for men. It's salmon. For women, it's pink. This is not. You know what I mean.
Would you guys pick these colors over the non-limited colors because these are limited in small numbers, or because you like them better? Like I like the navy.
Glacier blue is not limited. Glacier
it's
blue
not?
is
Oh,
a
okay.
regular production.
Oh, okay.
It's just new.
Got it.
Yeah.
I still like the navy one. I think that would be my pick.
Chaz from the Berg here with a super chat. Thanks, Chaz. It's always fun to have Bear checking in. Come back soon. I agree, Bear. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to come on the stream whenever you want, man. Too as well. We'd love to have you on.
Now that he's a regular streamer.
Yeah. Kevin has Archie deprogramming fun. Hey, we haven't mentioned Archie in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, Kevin's the one who keeps talking.
Yeah.
Keeps bringing Archie into the stream.
I think Kevin has a crush on Archie.
We're starting to steal Archie's super chats. Better be careful here.
um, Craig G, I don't like salmon, the color or the fish. Really? I like the fish. You got your sockeye, salmon. You got your regular Atlantic salmon. You got your Pacific salmon. Um, they swim up the river. They lay their eggs. You know, it's a very good for you.
It
Right,
is good for
right.
you. Yeah.
I mean, you're a doctor, right? They're good for you, right?
They're good for you.
Yeah,
Good oils.
omegas.
Yeah.
You got the omegas and the oils. Yeah, fatty fish, right? Fatty fish, but good fats. You probably don't want to eat them too much. You want to combine them maybe with some white flaky fish.
Okay.
Um, I've been thinking about fish a lot lately, so
Yes.
that's what's going on. Um, Looks more salmonella and Han salmon to me. Uncooked poultry
It's a
color.
unique salmon. I think people are calling it salmon because they don't know what to call it.
Mm.
But I
Peach.
believe
It's a
Chopik
peach.
actually calls it salmon. So who the hell
Yeah.
knows?
Looks like peach. It does
It
look
does.
like
It
an
does like
unhealthy
peach.
That's
salmon.
it. That's what it looks like. You're right. It does look more like peach than salmon for sure.
Uncooked poultry.
All right. Stupid question. There's no stupid questions, but with all the changes to watch events over the last few COVID years, will there be a ton of new releases at Watches and Wonders or spread out through the year? Um, Good question, Brent. I think I feel like it's been spread out the last couple of years. Like every week there's something new, right?
Mhm.
And we just had a whole slew of Grand Seiko recently, right?
No
Um,
way.
but yeah, I mean,
But there'll be a nice little burst for
yeah,
sure.
There'll be
yeah.
a lot of releases, but
Yep.
I do think it'll keep up throughout the year. A lot of all these collaborations. They hit throughout the year.
Oh, Lox is great. Yeah, that's a big hit in this family. Get a little bagel, a little cream cheese, some lox, a little red onion, capers. The kids like tomatoes. I'm not a big tomato guy on my lox. Everything bagel. Wilson had salmon today. No to salmon parm. No, no, that's a hard no. Um, okay. Kind of paper bag tone. Okay, so not a lot of love for this color. Um, Not a lot of love for this color, but
Plays with the light. It looks different
yeah,
and different.
I'm
Like sometimes it looks very yellow, sometimes it looks golden, sometimes it looks salmon, peach, paper bag, uncooked poultry, whatever.
yeah. Crown and cactus. What? Maybe a sea bass style would be tastier.
Wow, people hate this.
Yeah.
Or are they just making jokes?
I think they're making jokes, but I think
Mm.
I have a sense that there's not much love for
Mm.
this one. Okay, okay. Let's keep going here. We've beat this down a little bit. Is there some other releases here that we would want to take a look at and talk about? I don't know. I mean,
Are you click at the top, the new one, because I think you're not on the front page, are you?
yeah, I was on
That's the beginning?
well, this is
Mine,
new in 2020. I just clicked that one.
and show me something different.
Um, well, no, I'm not on the homepage. I mean, this is the homepage.
Oh, okay, no, they must have just put the Chapek on monochrome. I maybe had to refresh.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm not really seeing anything that. Is there anything that you guys wanted to talk about? I mean, there's Jacob and Company, but it's Jacob and Company.
Mm.
Um,
No, I think the releases are going to come soon, but it's a little bit of
yeah.
a lull before the.
Can I tell you though? This is not a new model, but I love this variant with the different colored um, numbers on the bezel. It's for the Commonwealth Games that I think are in England this year. And I don't know, there's something about that looks like it's just a lot of fun. Um, okay.
Not for me.
Not for you.
Not for
Not for
me.
you. Okay. Chat. Not for you
Looks
guys.
well made.
Check out
Bet it's
the
well made.
yeah. Check out the biathlon Horage watch. Was that is that a new watch or this one here? Okay.
Why does
Okay.
everything have to really be released to like commemorate something? Just release a good watch.
Just looking
you-
for an angle.
Yeah. Ugh.
So you're no good with commemorations watches, huh?
Shocking, right?
I mean, if they came out with a Happy New Year watch, that'd probably be the most hated watch in the Hicks household, right?
Hmm.
Mm.
Yep. I mean, what are we celebrating? Biathlon?
Look, that's a very challenging sport. Okay, you gotta ski up and downhill like country,
Yeah.
cross
Yeah.
country skiing.
Yeah.
You gotta take out this rifle with a very very small bullets, and you gotta hit this like 6 targets, right?
Yeah, that's
In
fine.
cold weather.
Hmm.
I mean, if it should be a commemorative watch, I think biathlon is deserving of
Yeah.
it.
But if it's that hard, they should have made a better looking watch for those guys.
Oh, I mean that digs deep. Yeah, I mean I think you're right though. Oh, Bobby. Contrary to popular belief, Joe Burrow has never cheated death. He always wins fair and square. Okay.
I'll say
Uh,
out of the new releases, can you go back and pull up the Cuervo a Sobrinos double tiempo down further?
down further.
Is it there? That one.
This one.
Yeah. And then scroll down to the black one. I know this is toxic. It's but and just click on it. So I think it's kind of cool. It's got 2 different movements. One they're both at one modified for a 24-hour time and the other one for 12-hour time. They're
Hmm.
independent of each other. It's like $4,000.
I got to
think
be
it's
honest. I
neat
don't
looking.
know. I think it's neat looking as well. It kind of gives me a little bit of a Frank Muller vibe.
Yeah.
And not just because of the shape of the watch, but also because of the numbers and the way it goes around the dial. But
Yep.
I don't know really much about this brand. I've only ever seen them being sold on Delray Watch.
Yep.
Um,
Me too.
are
They've been around for a while, and I don't think this style is new to them. I wouldn't buy it, but I just think on a boring page of releases, this is like one of the ones that I would look twice at.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like, but at what price would you get this, right? Like, if it was
I
down
wouldn't
to
I wouldn't get it at any price, but if somebody were wearing it,
At least we
it's like
agree on that.
it's one of the only ones on the page where if somebody were wearing it, I'd be interested to look at it.
okay, okay.
Other than the work and like the mega expensive watches.
I mean, look at this brown one. I mean,
Yeah.
that's nice.
It's cool looking. That's what I'm saying. I would never buy it.
That is an ugly watch, guys.
All right.
Are you kidding me?
That's what I was expecting.
You're kidding, right?
No, not kidding.
Ooh.
I mean, look at that. I mean, that's kind of cool.
I like when numbers are all different sizes and kind of fit in a different way on a dial. Just
Ooh.
I don't know. I mean, like, it's not the worst watch in the world. I mean, I don't know.
yeah.
I feel
I-
like they took all the worst parts of a lot of watches and put them together. Like a lot of the bad design cues and just
I think Wilson was trying to spell add. Wilson, the S and the D
Like-
are right next to each other on the keyboard.
oh, he's gonna add it.
Yeah, he's gonna add it. It's an ad.
The pickup.
The L to L is huge.
I love
think
huge LTL. It's actually, how Colin, you get triggered when somebody talks about non-hacked movements.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the what was that word I learned the other day? Fleba. What was that word?
What?
When somebody picks up on a on a thing that annoys them. Like, oh, it doesn't hack, or what are some other examples? Lug to lug is so lug width, like, oh, it's 21 millimeters. I hate them. That one gets me
Oh,
every time.
dude. If
Yeah.
only that date window
If
wasn't executed like
if
that.
and then lug to lug is I know I'm alone on this one because I know both of you guys care about lug to lug, but
No.
I'm
I
just
don't
like,
Yes,
care.
I do. I do.
let
I
that shit
do to a
overhang my
certain
wrist. I love it.
It's 52, so it's not that bad.
The more it overhangs my wrist, the more I love it.
Love
Shibboleth. Thank you. Joe Cheng to the rescue.
Yeah.
shibboleth.
Shibboleth.
Strange.
It's like
It says 7 inches. Amin. So,
it's like, let me look up this word.
So
It was new to
Josie
me.
spoke up just to flex his
yeah,
vocabulary muscle.
yeah. This
Yeah.
is where Joe shows up. This is where
Yeah.
he ties it all together.
Jeez, what a show off.
Yeah.
Shibboleth.
Yeah. A custom, principle, or belief distinguishing a particular class or group of people, especially a long-standing one regarded as outmoded or no longer important.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah. Like I would have gone like my whole life without ever hearing that word. Do you know what I mean? Like I've never heard that
Yeah.
word before. I guess maybe I don't know.
Watches educate.
Yeah.
It's I just want to stress that's not a good looking watch, guys.
Okay. Fair enough.
I hope you buy it. Oh no, you're not buying it with any
no,
at any amount.
no.
Okay.
There will be no price that I would buy that watch.
I mean, look, if somebody
No,
said that,
look at them lined up though. Look at the renders. The renders
all
are
right, okay.
especially bad. I
But
know
look at
renders
that
are
black
bad,
one.
but
That black one. Yeah. Yeah. No,
oh,
these are yucky. I agree. But look at the actual picture of the black one without zooming in, right?
Okay.
it's not as bad as the render.
Yeah. I mean that's
Yeah.
it's kind of cool looking.
Yeah, you got like two crowns here.
Oh, I
You
didn't
know?
even notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
2 movements.
I wonder if they both don't hack.
Look, if somebody
There's no
said
seconds hand, so it's less important, right?
Yeah.
if somebody said I'll give you this for like $750, I'd buy it.
It's a
buy
no
it.
for me.
Would you?
For $750? Yeah, if somebody said that you can have this for $750, I'm like, oh, that's interesting enough. You know?
You'd review it and flip it though, right?
Who's
Yeah.
gonna buy it from me? No, that's a lifer.
That's true. This is a company that makes you wonder, like, how do they exist? Is it just a front for like some kind of other operation, right? Because who's buying these?
Yeah, like it
Someone
sounds
must
like
be.
it sounds like a cigar company name. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It
Like,
does, yes. I can't even pronounce it, so
Cuervo y Sobrino.
Neff says only if the L to L is right. Oh man, yeah, it's a front for drug money.
So
Front for
Sobrino
something.
means nephew.
Oh.
So it's Cuervo and nephew. I guess
It's
Cuervo's
a
last.
Revolto. KR Joy.
Hobby Bobby, I'd wear with the early 2000s Paisley French cuff shirts. Yeah,
Let's
totally.
go. Bobby Kumar mentions a watch to look at. Let's look at that. Hermes.
Her Cape Cod, sure. Let me
Do you
just.
want me to pull it up?
Sure. You're much quicker than I am with the sharing.
Is it new?
Senor Frogs. Mm.
Is this it?
Hermes Cape Cod Crepuscule. I haven't seen this, so
What's he saying about it? Interesting dial.
like a broken TV screen.
Does look like that.
Yeah.
It's very small, right?
29
Quartz,
by 29.
small watch. Yeah.
Bobby, stick with the Joe Burrow jokes, man.
This one
tonight.
is this is a pass.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
It's like, yeah. No. It's like meant to be worn next to multiple other bracelets.
Kevin throwing out the poo knife.
Oh, man, that's some shade.
Yeah,
James, I'm getting a 90s dot matrix printer vibes from the Hermes towel.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Reminds Wilson of a belt buckle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that too.
Kara had a dress belt buckle like that.
Not a good week for what? I mean, if Chapek didn't
Yeah.
come out with something today, it would have been a rough
Yeah, I mean, the
week.
Cuervo y Sobrinos would have been the star, you know?
That's an itty bitty watch, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Some small watches.
What was the price on that? Actually, good question.
Too much.
Too much.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
5,000 euros. Ouch.
5,000 euros.
Hard pass.
This is a ladies' watch, though. I know everything now is unisex, but like this is supposed to be a ladies' watch, right? Tiny
Yeah.
quartz watch
Yeah.
with you know, this kind of
Yeah,
look.
I mean, yeah, that looks like a ladies' watch.
It's totally a ladies'
My
watch.
wife might like that, honestly.
So you guys go on some auction sites every once in a while, maybe not as often as Joe, right? But Rob is asking here, what's the loophole in paying millions over the price of a watch for auction charities?
Well, if it's a charity, you can write
Write it off, right?
like, and get a tax break, right? So you get your marginal tax rate back, most likely, assuming you're a high income earner.
Mm.
So you might
You-
get 50% back, I'm guessing. Depends where you live,
But it never becomes like you're getting everything back, right? You're still spending a lot of money, no matter
well, you're
what kind of
still
tax
giving
break.
to charity, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if
No,
it's a
that's true
charity
too.
auction.
So if you get 50% back and you wanted to give the other 50%, if you wanted to give a lot to charity anyway,
Mm-hmm.
you have to have both goals. You're not just getting,
And you're getting a sweet watch out of the deal. So
yeah.
plus, a lot of people in auctions seem to have other motives for moving money around.
I'm not going to steal the screen here real quick. Kevin
Oh, yeah.
wants to look at the egregiously priced Globetrotter suitcase that Hodinkee is trying to peddle on us.
Ooh,
10 watch attaché. I think I saw it today. It came out today. You want to take a guess since you guys didn't? You didn't see this
I
either,
haven't
right?
seen this. It's a handsome looking case.
It is. It is
It
a
is.
handsome looking case. You want to take a gander at the price on this?
I think that's $4,500.
I'm gonna say 10 grand. I haven't seen the price either.
I have. There is the price right there.
Oh,
cheap.
what a bargain!
Bargain.
I just took like a ridiculous price, I thought.
And it's limited.
And it's
probably sold out.
Yeah, easily.
Well, let's see. Can where can I? Is there a button to order?
I don't
Sold
understand
out.
why you would
Join the
put
waiting
your.
list.
Why would you put your watches in a case that makes them easier to steal? That's what I don't understand. I mean, I guess if you're traveling a lot, but I don't know. I never understood that. Same with those Pelican cases, like the plastic ones. It's kind of like, here, it's easy to take with you.
Hobby Bobby, note that the standard 12 watch version is 2,600, so a deal comparatively, right? Oh man.
That'll be a good decoy bag. You put your stuff in like a backpack, and then you carry that watch case.
Chaz is gonna carry his Odinky clock in there. A lot of poo knives being thrown out tonight.
Is poo knife a thing outside of our stream, or did we hatch that?
I don't think that's.
I don't think that's a thing for anybody.
It's been a thing on our stream.
Right, right.
Yeah.
It's a thing in a Reddit thread somewhere.
Oh, is it?
So some people might know what it is,
Oh, okay.
but they probably don't know how it relates to watches. And there's a leap there going from the Reddit thread to watches for sure.
I like it. I like the poo knife.
Yeah, no, I like it too. It's actually a product that you can buy, right? I mean, it started off as a joke, and it's actually something that you can
Poo
buy now,
knife.
Like a specific one?
like a poo knife.
Like it's marketed as that?
Yeah,
Or
let's
it's
see here.
just any knife?
Oh, it's to help. Am I sharing screen right now, or is it?
Yeah, you are.
Careful.
All right. It's to help a poo go down if it's stuck in the potty.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
you cleaned that up pretty good there, Amin.
Yeah.
It helps the poo go down when you in the potty.
Endorsed by Learned Butt on Reddit.
Yeah, this whole thing is brilliant, by the way. This
Mhm.
whole.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, if you have the opportunity, if you don't know about poo knife, look it up on Reddit.
Started
guys,
with Archie, ended with
start-
poo knives.
Yep. We booked in a great show between those two.
Mhm.
Nobody thought we could do it. Nobody in the chat. Nobody in the chat thought we could put out a good show today, but we did. We aced it. We aced it. I give us an A. I give us an A. A's all around, guys. Good stuff.
Mhm.
Colin,
Yeah.
what's going on, man? Thanks for joining tonight. You got
Thanks.
anything good going on? Pictures,
Nothing, dude.
counts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Instagram at Winding Watches.
Oh, Mark
underscore
just
watches.
Mark Meyer just joined. Mark, congratulations on your watch.
Did he get it?
You got it.
Really?
Yep.
It's not in UPS limbo anymore?
It's he. Am I right, Mark? To speak to us. My understanding is that you got your watch.
Grade A. We got a grade A. That's right, because Canada, the grades go before the letter.
What
Mark's,
do you say?
You got an A.
Oh yeah, I say that too.
Mark's watch was stuck in customs.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's the worst.
Sorry, Mark, but that's funny.
Oh, Mark, I'm so.
It's funny when it doesn't happen to you.
But it safely arrived. Thank God it's not in
Yeah.
UPS hands anymore.
Yeah. Chaz gave us a gold medal. Very fitting since the Olympics are here. 10 out of 10. If it was the Summer Olympics, we would have stuck the landing and got 10 out of 10 in the floor routine. Thanks, Kevin. Kevin came around.
When we're not like finishing the show, wrapping it up early enough, that would be another good time to bring out the poo knife, right? To just kind of push it down. If they start throwing poo knives at us, we'll know it's time to wrap.
Should we have like a video of the poo knife? No, we're not gonna do that. Chris, later, guys. Buy, sell, luxury bazaar. Thank you for the super chat there, Chris. Amin,
advertising free zone.
Yeah, it's Chris. Chris is a long time member of.
He deleted it.
Group. Did he? No.
Or maybe someone deleted him. Ban.
No, please don't. Chris is a good guy.
Chris is a good guy.
Did it get deleted?
Yeah. The bots are freaking sticklers, man.
Bronze medal.
Oh, Mark's family keeps taunting him with pics of the box.
Wait, his family's home and he's.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're probably all taking turns wearing it, banging it against the furniture.
I'll tell you, if I'm even at work when something comes, I make my wife take it out, and show me pictures of it. Like I can't wait till I get home. That's
awesome.
rough. Yeah.
I
got nothing, Rob. I got nothing coming up.
Oh, you didn't wait till I asked you.
I thought you asked me.
Oh, Chris wasn't. He wasn't bad.
He said, "No, not deleted."
I thought Wilson just dropped the hammer.
It's so funny.
Well, guys, great night. Like I said, A's all around. You guys deserve a pat in the back for doing a great job. Take tomorrow off.
Thanks.
Chat, thanks for hanging in there. Really appreciate the feedback, and hope you guys come back next week. We won't talk about what we were talking about in the beginning. Okay. And have a good one, guys. See you soon. Take care.
Later.
Good night, guys.